Hello friends, so this is Gowrish Aradhya. Welcome to my Astro channel, Shri Guru Datta Tattva. Friends, today I take an opportunity to explain you about an interesting topic in about actually when we analyze our horoscope. So very interesting topic is that about the Raja Yoga, right? So when you actually I hope you are surprised when you look about the two picture, right? The celebrity of the celebrity, that is one is about the Rajinikanth as well as the one is about the Amitabh Bachchan. Definitely, I can understand that you people are very much surprised. Okay, so you're curious about to know what actually why why I pasted this picture. Okay, see actually, the reason behind why I pasted is because to relate or in order to make you to make you better to understand. Okay, so that is the real what you say that. My intention. Okay, so today I am giving you or I am explaining you about the Raja Yogas. Okay, so how to check in your horoscope. Okay, so when we think about the Raja Yoga, so here I am explaining, I am pointing about the two Raja Yoga, that is the Viprita Raja Yoga and Nichabanga Raja Yoga. Why I have taken this only the pointed out only the two Raja Yogas is because see this behaves in a very unconventional way. Because what happens with respect to Viprita Raja Yoga is that here the speciality of this Viprita Raja Yoga is that the Dusthana Lord results in giving a better it starts giving a better result. And even with the Nichabanga Raja Yoga also is that when the cancellation happens with respect to the Nichatva or debiliations, okay, so then it starts giving a positive result. Okay, so initially what happens with respect to the people who are having this Viprita Raja Yoga or a Nichabanga Raja Yoga in their horoscope, what happens is that initially they will face a lot of issues. They will face a lots of problem. Okay, with even with their any life event, maybe with respect to education or with respect to their career or totally over our life. Okay, actually see normally what happens with respect to yoga is that it starts working with respect to the dasha. Okay, what happens with this Viprita Raja Yoga, Nichabanga Raja Yoga, initially it gives lots of challenges to the person. Okay, so then after it makes the person to learn about why this event is happening. Okay, so then after the transfer will that is the whole transformation will happen, and it gives a new arena. Okay, so it will give a new way where the person will experience the success. Okay, so that is the speciality of Viprita Raja Yoga and Nichabanga Raja Yoga. And so even the with respect to Rajinikanth, so he was having that he is having the yoga about the Viprita Raja Yoga. And the example which I have taken with respect to Amitabh Bachchan sir is that he is having the Nichabanga Raja Yoga as well as Viprita Raja Yoga is also in this horoscope. Okay, so let us go through the horoscope. Okay, what happens with respect to Viprita Raja Yoga. Okay, so it is because of the Dusthana lords. Okay, see what happens when we think about the Rajinikanth, okay, the horoscope of Rajinikanth sir. So here actually his ascendant is see actually when you look this, okay, it's a Leo. Okay, it's Simha Lagna. Okay, what happens with respect to is that the 12th lord, okay, that is the Cancer. Okay, the what we say is the Kataka Rashi. Okay, the Kataka Rashi, the Adipati, the lord of the Kataka Rashi is Moon. See, being the 12th lord, that is the Vaya Bhava. Okay, the lord of the Vaya Bhava is sitting in the 6th house. Okay, so here see you can look from the Lagna. Okay, if you take that is from the Leo side. Okay, if you take the moon is posited in the 6th house. Okay, so then how the formation will happen? As I said, okay, the Dusthana, that is the Vyabhava Adipati is sitting in Shashta Bhava, that is Rogasthana. Okay, what happened with respect to this is here it is sitting in the that is the moon is sitting in the 6th house. And one of the specialties is that see here the Mars is also sitting, being the Papa Graha, it is sitting with the moon. How the see how it creates the Raja Yoga is that see because of the Mars. Okay, actually if you see that it is Makara, right? Makara Rashi. In Makara, that is in the Capricorn, in the sign of Capricorn, the Mars will become the exalted. That is, it takes the Uchatva. Okay. So what happens? The Mars being the exalted planet, that is being the Uchatva Graha, okay, it is posited with moon. So what happens? It creates a Viprita Raja Yoga. See, even when you think about Rajinikanth sir, okay, initially, while the starting of his career, he was faced a lots of issues. Okay, he started his career as a BMTC conductor. Okay, then he opted to come to the because initially he couldn't come into the the film field. Okay, he opted to go for the BMTC he joined as a BMTC conductor. Then because lots of challenges happened. Then because of that is the specialty of this yoga, where it gives a drastic or a sudden inclination towards the success. Okay, that is the important of the Viprita Raja Yoga. So because of the yoga, definitely that is actually, even when we think of Viprita Raja Yoga, there are three types. Okay, the yoga in the Viprita Raja Yoga, what that is the Rajinikanth sir was having is the Vimala Yoga. Okay, that is the 12th lord is sitting in the 6th position. Okay, so because of the so as I said, okay, so here the 6th lord, that is the 12th lord is sitting in the 6th house, that is one of the Dusthana, and actually there is a in conjunction with Mars, that is one of the exalted planet. Okay, so this the overall because of this planetary combination, this created a Viprita Raja Yoga. Okay, so with this so this is as I said, okay, so this the entire combination created Viprita Raja Yoga. This is the example of the Viprita Raja Yoga. Then let us look into the one of the another most important the yoga, that is the Nichabanga Raja Yoga. So here how the cancellation works out. Okay, there are, see, and actually even Viprita Raja Yoga, Nichabanga Raja Yoga, there are many combinations. Okay, what I am explaining is I am giving you one of the conditions. Okay, so because there are multiple the combination or permutation combination. Okay, so we have to check it whether the Viprita Raja Yoga or the Nichabanga Raja Yoga is there or not. Okay, so let's go through the that is the example chart of Amitabh Bachchan sir. Okay, so this is the the chart of Amitabh Bachchan sir. Okay, when we look into this, friends, actually this is this is Kumbha Lagna, this is Aquarius, okay, sign. Okay, here what happened is, say, look here, what happened, 1, 2, 3, that is in the 8th house. Okay, in the 8th house, we have 4 planets, that is Mercury, that is Buddha, okay, that is Mars, Kuja, Sun, Ravi, or Surya, and Venus. Okay, what happened to Venus? See, here Venus is debilitated, it taken the Nichatva. Okay, we all know that, right? So when actually Amitabh Bachchan sir got excelled in the film field, okay, that is one of the one of the field related to Venus. Okay, even though the Venus has taken the debilation, even though the Nichatva is there, what happened to Venus? See, here the debilation got cancelled. How? Because of the Mercury, that is the speciality, friends. So what happened is, here is the Mercury, that is the Buddha. Because here what happened is, Venus is sitting in the place of, that is the Mercury. Because what is the Lord, who is the Lordship of Mercury? That is the Virgo sign, that is the Kanya sign, right? Kanya Rashi, that is Virgo. So here the Buddha being the exalted state, it is posited in the Kanya Rashi itself. That is, it is sitting in the here Venus and Mercury are sitting in the Virgo sign itself. So what happened is, because of this Mercury here, the Nichatva, that is the Nichatva of the Shukra got cancelled. That is, what happened is, the debilation got cancelled because of the presence of Mercury being the exalted planet. Okay, so because of the whole combination, what happened is, even though the Venus got debilitated, that is the Nichatva, the Nicha Bhanga happened. Okay, the cancellation of the debilation got cancelled, and Venus started to give a good result, better result. Okay, so I hope you can relate it. See, when we think of Amitabh Bachchan sir, during the till late 20 what happened when he getting into the Kaun Banega Crorepati. Okay, so it is a quiz competition, correct? Okay, see here how we can relate it, that is a quiz competition, right? He came to a television, okay, and it was related to speech, correct? That is Mercury. Because of that, see, anyway, that is related to media, Venus. and he was get engaged with one of the that is the program that is called the Kon Banega Crorepati, which is related to the Mercury. Because of the cancellation, okay, cancellation, he got very much excelled. He got a lots of comfortability, success. He found many a huge success with respect to the with respect to the program, right? So that is one of the speciality of the Nichabanga Raja Yoga. See, that is how the the Raja Yoga works with respect to our horoscope, and we have to look into many of the combination, whether how and the presence of the yoga, and even the dasha, how the dasha is working, and to what extent we get the result. Okay, so I hope so that I explained you about in detail, okay, in detail about how it works with respect to Viparita Raja Yoga or Nishabanga Raja Yoga. Friends, in my in my Astro channel, you can get a contents related to spirituality, Jyotisha, that is astrology, and even the religious information also I am providing. Friends, you can opt my or you can subscribe my channel. Okay, with this and one more thing, if you want any consultation, definitely you can contact me. With this the sessions, okay, what I provided the information of the Raja Yoga, that too the Viparita Raja Yoga and the Nicha Raja Yoga. So by this information I am concluding my sessions. I hope so you all understood the whole content what I have been provided. So with this I am concluding my sessions. That's what actually I wanted to make you people understand. Okay, so with this I am concluding. Sarve Jano Sukhino Bhavantu. So thank you very much.